Okay, this is going to be another dog bath video. I had bathed Kara one time. This is going to be Gunner's bath. I've been asking friendly people that like dogs and give a crap about shelter dogs and that to send a little money for Gunner. These people have already donated. He gets this medicine. He has Cushing's disease. It's a canine because he's a dog, so it says canine. I don't know if you can read that. It says Fast Fill, Roadrunner Pharmacy. My physician, my dog veterinarian, she's a doctor for the dog doctor, has to write the prescription based on the lab results and the dog's weight, and then it gets phoned into this pharmacy that compounds it special for Gunner because he's got a bad case. His is the pituitary gland. It's not a benign growth on the kidney or the adrenal gland. His is pituitary. You can Google Cushing's disease, and then you can look at canine Cushing's disease and see kind of what the dog symptoms are, and he's a real obvious case. Every 60 days, I get a 60-day supply. I get 60 pills. It says up here, quantity 60. And then down at the bottom, the pills cost $114, and then they add tax. Comes to $122 every 2 months for one dog. I have 4 rescue doggies, and this is one dog, one med. I've already received money that paid for a 2-month supply, like May and June. I'm shy like $78 on the July, August. And then if anybody wanted to do a one-time donation or something, I did open a Patreon account because some people don't want to do it via PayPal because then I would have your email address. I think everybody that sent me a PayPal, I just emailed them a thank you and a little picture of Gunner or something. I really appreciated that. Now you're going to see a big, huge difference here in the dog bathing with this dog. I mean, you can hear already the anxiety he has, right? When I bathed Kara, she got into the tub by herself and everything else. So let me get things started. Get a little for Gunner, I'm going to use this shampoo. It's a very gentle, very low suds. Cushing's disease causes a lot of hair loss, a very weird hair growth on the dog. This dog presented as very thirsty, very hungry, and I knew within just a short time that he was sick. I adopted him from a adjacent humane society in a different county than I live in. So I'm going to have to put him in the tub. He's not going to go in there by himself. There you go, buddy. There you go. You don't want the water too hot. And now that he's in here, I had to use a leash because he wasn't going to come in here by himself. Here, let me undo your collar. I don't like to get their collars wet during bath time. Unless it's the kind of dog you have to keep a leash on them. So I'm just going to take that off. There you go, buddy. do a nice gentle. And again, I don't put water on their faces. I don't spray a dog. I don't never spray my kid in the face. I never, you know. Small children and little animals don't like that. I don't even think grown-ups like it. I mean, somebody's got a squirt gun, squirt them in the arm, squirt them in the leg. Be funny and squirt them in the crotch, you know, make it look like they went wee-wee, but, you know, nobody likes to get squirted in the face. There we go. I'm going to turn the water off because it's actually more calming for me and the dog. Okay, here's the shampoo. I got my shower chair here. Let me, oh gosh. Alright, so I'm going to put some of this shampoo on him, get it back here in the rear end, get the dried, there's a little dried thing there, you know. Go under the belly. Now his feet, I let the dogs have like, I don't know, half an inch of water so that their little paws. Hey buddy. So that their little paws kind of soak in water. There you go. This stuff smells really good. Very low suds. And then you just dip some of that water and suds him up. That's a good boy. He's not complaining too much. He's a little bit of grunt, a little bit of groan. For those of you who have already donated, you've seen Gunner on the videos. You know, he's the guy that he's outside in the yard and he's the one crying to come back in the house because he'd rather be in the cool air conditioning. His abdomen, in fact, when I went to the Humane Society to adopt him, the woman was real sweet, you know, she was talking about the people that had the owner surrender. He had been owned by a family for 5 years and had been brought in, and you know, they were very eager to find him a home because he wasn't a stray. He was a dog that lived in a house with people, and he didn't belong in a shelter. That was really scary for him. So he was really anxious and I guess whiny, and I think all the staff wanted him adopted because, I don't know, his Facebook post had been shared like 200 times, so somebody was motivated to, we need to get this dog a home. And I think there was an online application, and then they vet you, you know, people asking to adopt, they called my veterinarian, and I think at that time I had the two 10-year-olds. I had Roman and Lily. They were probably about 11 or 12. And I had Joey, the Chihuahua. I'm trying to remember. I get really confused with, you know, maybe I had, seems to me I had 2 dogs, and he was going to be dog number 3. It was in the fall. I remember that. It was around my birthday. Tom and I went together. We took Kylo with us, and we had Kylo on a leash, collar and leash, and Kylo went with us to meet Gunner. So, yeah, I had Joey and Kylo. So I had 2 dogs. And one from a shelter and one from a rehome, an owner rehome. And so he's basically in a shelter, but he's an owner rehome because the owner surrendered him to a dog shelter, which is a very responsible thing to do. Okay, so I'm going to rinse and drain, and then you're going to be able to see the hair pattern. You can already see how much hair is on my hand, and I didn't bring like a dog, like the regular dog comb, because he's so sensitive. You know, he's kind of like a nervous, high-strung kind of dog. It'd be like if you prayed to whoever you pray to, and you were like, oh, please give me patience. And then, because you know, be careful what you pray for. So you pray for patience, and then the next thing you know, you're going to be in a real long line at Walmart. So you can practice patience. Or you're going to be in a traffic jam, and then you're going to be practicing some patience. Look at what's coming off in his wide tooth little dental comb. And that way it's not pulling on his hair, it's not hurting his skin. You know, each dog has its own needs. And once I kind of figure out what a dog's, you know, like who needs, I don't know what it is with me, but I can be around a dog for 24, 48 hours, and I know something's wrong, they need a veterinarian. And all I can do is tell the veterinarian what I see, smell, hear, all the symptoms. It's like when I was a nurse, you just tell the doctor, the physician, the medical doctor what you can observe and assess with your patient, and then the doctor comes up with the plan, like we'll run these tests, these diagnostics, and so the dog doctor was like, I said real thirsty and real hungry, and I was like, look at his hair. I said, is that a scar? You can see his scalp. And Angie was like, showing the doctor, and I said, you know, there's no way he could have a scar like that on his head. What is that? And it was, I could see all his scalp. I'm getting hair all over this tub. So tomorrow, when the tub dries, I'll vacuum it out. And, that's a good boy. I'm kind of surprised he's not crying as much. That's good, because I don't like hearing that whining. So, Gunner has taught me a lot of patience. I thought I was a pretty patient person, but, you know, he can kind of set your teeth on edge with some of that whining, and it's like, what does he need? Does he need his belly rubbed? Does he need a little bit of food? His food is measured and controlled, but he still has that big distended abdomen because of the muscles. He's still got, he had to have his teeth cleaned because he just could not stand the odor. I'm telling you, it's bad. So there's certain things the disease causes on the dog. And I think getting him diagnosed, they was, don't feed your dog after midnight. Bring your dog in the morning, drop him off, and then they put him in a kennel. They start an IV on him. They draw blood, and then they inject something into his vein, and maybe draw blood, and then 4 hours later they draw blood and they inject something else, and it's a hormone thing. It's a corticosteroid problem. So just like if you think of somebody on prednisone or a person, you know, with a hormone problem, an endocrine system problem. So this is coming from his brain and the pituitary gland. So they measured that blood like 3 or 4 times and gave him IV push medicine and then something to reverse the effects. And that's why they came up with he needed 45 milligrams of this medicine. And that's why it had to go to a special pharmacy, because the packages that were pre-packaged drugs were like 10 milligrams. Weren't. Oh, he just shook. Darn. Okay. Alright, let me get you a towel. And then just a gentle towel dry. I'm not going to use a hair dryer on him. It's loud. He doesn't need the heat. Dry out his scalp. Some of those grooming places hook up a fan like way across the room, or so many feet away from the dog. You want to just muffle it and have it a good distance away from the dog. You don't blow a hair dryer on a dog the way you do a human scalp. I don't know much, but I'm not a veterinarian. I've never been a vet tech. I've never had any schooling with animals. I just pay attention, don't I? He's got the cutest little eyes. They look like black marbles. And I think he has like a little raccoon-y kind of face. And he's got that little gray whiskers and stuff. So he was 5 when the owners turned him in. So he's probably 7 or 8. I have to look at his paperwork. I don't remember, Did I get him in 2016? Did I get him in 2017? I do remember it was the fall. And I remember posing outside the agency with Gunner, Mommy and Daddy. Kylo was with us, huh? Kylo took the long drive out there. It was like 2 counties away. And that's where, Facebook, social media, when they post a doggy's picture, like I said, his post had been shared like 200 times. So people in that community really help get attention. Here's all the hair that's from the comb. I'm not going to show you the tub because you're all going to be like grossed out. Oh my, don't worry, I'm going to clean it real good before any human beings in there. And then once again, if you want to help with his medicine, can you see that? You never know with this tablet what's showing up on the screen. There we go. JOANNE Dallas at att.net. And you can PayPal, and then the only information PayPal shows me is the email address it was sent from. And I'm not going to ever email you or I'm just going to send you a email that says thanks, and probably give you a attached picture of my dog. And all right, so are we done? Collar. Smells good. It's got the little clip. It's rabies, Montgomery County. He's microchipped, 911. Pet chip company. My name, address, phone number. And then here's the rabies thing. Let me put this on your neck. Yes. Gotta keep you legitimate. Just go, boy. Okay. You want to come out? Oh. All right. Okay, baby. Here we go. I hope he doesn't yelp. He tends to do that when I pick him up. Show the people. Show me your pretty face. Doesn't he look like a little raccoon? I think he's adorable. Oh! There you go. So each dog, like I always say, each dog has their own toys, their own dog bed, their own medical issues, their own emotional needs, likes, dislikes, who wants to be outside, who wants to be inside. They all kind of want to be around me pretty much. I kind of get followed around the house. If I go in the kitchen, they go in the kitchen. If I go in the bedroom, they go in the bedroom. You need a toenail trim, buddy. Yeah, you need a toenail trim. All right.